Hi, what's poppin'? It's your boy Big Rich, Queens, New York City, where we get busy. Monday evening business. How's everybody? How you doing? Come on in, wipe your feet on the rug, throw some smoke in the atmosphere. I just lit up some Skittles. Taste the rainbow, they say. Let's get right into it. From Costa Nostra News by the world-famous Ed Scarpo. Business time. Heartbroken Colombo Capo couldn't let go and got himself and his crew indicted. Does the old saying, all's fair in love and war, still apply when the romance in question involves a wise guy? While we can't definitely answer that question, we can tell you about one particular wise guy who turned the game of love into a war that he sought to win using decidedly unfair means, and in the process got himself, his crew, and others indicted. It all began in October of 2019, when 3 indictments were unsealed in federal court in Brooklyn, charging 20 defendants with racketeering, extortion, loan sharking, stalking, attempted sports bribery, and related offenses. Among those charged were Joseph Amato, an alleged captain, Daniel Capaldo and Thomas Scorcia, alleged soldiers, and Joseph Amato, Jr. and Anthony Silvestro, alleged associates. This case had legs in the media. News stories touted that it included a scheme to fix an NCAA college basketball game. On the surface, this seems to be a garden variety mob indictment with perfunctory charges. There's a mention of how an individual confronted Amato Jr. for insulting a woman in a bar. Amato Jr. told the individual to back off, barking, "Do you know who my father is?" Then the following day, Amato Jr., and other members of Amato crew lured the guy somewhere and did some damage, quote, leaving him bloodied and in need of staples in his scalp, unquote. But despite the generic flavor, what led to the opening of the case in the first place is something pretty novel. A GPS device was found in an MTA bus depot on Staten Island. Joey Amato had used it to stalk his then-girlfriend's movements, as we learn. So this case quite literally exists because a capo in one of the 5 families was stalking an unrequited love, and not in a way that was especially bright. As outlined by the feds, the girlfriend discovered the tracking device and got rid of it. She didn't go to the cops, however. Instead, she seemed to want Joey to disappear inside his own ass by hiding the tracking device on an MTA bus. It was subsequently found inside the bus depot. The feds got a hold of it and opened the investigation according to the indictments and detention letters. A heartsick Amato, we learned apparently, couldn't stop himself from bragging to then-girlfriend that he had the resources to keep her under very close ongoing surveillance if he wanted to. In one email, Amato wrote, "This is my island, not yours. I have eyes all over." In another, he wrote, in a style reminiscent of a Trumpian tweet, "I'm a man's man." Former Lucchese wise guy John Pinisi, a disgraciad, not only knew Amato personally, he has background on Amato's relationship with the girl who apparently inadvertently tipped off the feds about certain illegal doings committed by members of a crew in the Colombo crime family. Pinisi got out of prison following a long bid for murder and became associated with the Lucchese crime family. He got his button in a 2013 secret initiation ceremony in the basement of a house on Staten Island, and he became a soldier in the crew of Big John Castellucci. John said he quickly soured on the life primarily because of Big John's pettiness and greed, and has noted how he flipped in 2017 after Big John and others wrongly suspected him of being a rat. As Pinisi noted, a friendship developed outside of the mob between him and Joe Amato. Quote, "Naturally, our conversations were about the life and the characters we dealt with, but we spoke on a personal level as well. Our meeting places varied, but we often met at Bloomingdale Park in Staten Island, a place where Joey would walk his French Mastiff. And on one such walk, he mentioned an argument between his girl and himself. In the summer of 2016, John realized that Amato had a problem, writing that it was not a legal one as many wise guys fret over, but a problem nevertheless. His was a physical one concerning his heart, No, he was not in need of a cardiologist. He was only experiencing a broken heart. Amato told Panisi that his then-girlfriend's brother had ratted him out after seeing Amato cheating on his sister with another woman. The brother didn't seem to waste much time giving Sis the hot scoop. What especially rankled Amato, or so he claimed, was that he, Joey Amato, had helped the brother out. As Amato allegedly told John, "Do you know how many times I helped this fucking mutt out?" Based on the outpouring of what was in Amato's heart, John notes, listening to Joey's entire story, I gathered she had reached her breaking point and grew tired with his philandering ways. I suggested that maybe he should leave it well enough alone. Conversely, anytime we met, no matter what we had to discuss, the conversation always turned to the girl. Previously, when meeting me for dinner, he took her along. She was an attractive woman who seemed nice and had an easygoing personality. If only Joey had taken the advice. All right, you know how we do. Mob Story Season 3. Ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. We are inching our way towards the magical number of 10,000. Help us get there. Let me know what you're smoking on, and we will talk soon. Salute.